Hello. What's up, stranger?
What's going on, man?
How was school today? Sunburns? Any
It was
sunburns?
good.
Yeah, any sunburns?
Yeah, just a little bit.
What?
But I'm okay. All is well. Yeah, it was good. Nothing major. No lunch duty. That still feels weird.
Man, that's history stuff, bro. That's for the
Hell
dinosaur.
yeah. I can't even believe it. It's like, wow. How nice. I swear, I'm a little sad almost. Like, damn. Why couldn't I have enjoyed this for my last few years?
Well, I tried to help you. You didn't want to go look at the little clause in the contract. I told you go read them bitches. Yeah, I've been like 3 years trying to
Why
tell you.
I didn't know my principal was gonna get escorted out, and
Man, you
first was
didn't
gonna
have
be
to
over.
rely on his ass. He was just using the little clauses in there, that says that they can't fire you for this and that, and you just had to work it to the limit. I done told you transparent was your identity. I am untransparent. You're a parent because you own a dog, and you're trans, so you're transparent. Shit. Yeah, you can't see me. If you can see me, you're insulting me because I'm supposed to be transparent. You cannot see me.
You're not honoring how I see myself. If you
Yeah,
can see me, damn you.
yeah. If you can see me, that's you being racist or some shit, whatever they want to call it. Yeah, you violating hard time. I done told you I'm transparent, motherfucker. That means you can't talk to me. You can't see me. Transparent. I'm here. I can punch the clock because an invisible motherfucker can
But I'm
punch,
not.
but you're not here because you can't see me. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you're supposed to have that shit done packed. Like right now, yeah, the t-shirts, the numbers. Remember when you did ayahuasca? I'm like, wear a shirt with the letters all scrambled up. Let them figure it out. What the hell's going on? Give them little notes, little. And then we went all the way down. I went giving you advice all the way down to the sticky notes. Like, yeah, you should have the whole office full of sticky notes. Let that bitch who come in next have to pull them all off. Just leave it all sticky note. The pen sticky note, the phone sticky note. You on vacation,
That's
dude.
funny.
You got
Actually, well, besides the fact that it's been hot as hell in my room, I be sweat. We're just sweating all day. That's all. Just sweating. It's horrible. It's like
wow.
being in Puerto Rico without AC. Like it's horrible. Anyway, so but actually, I did a lot of like straightening up in my room. I got rid of a lot of old shit. I
Yeah.
I I I shredded like 6 bags of stuff from like paperwork that I had that they asked me to hold on to. And I'm like, well, there's no reason for it now. So I shred everything. And I don't know. I just want to leave my room as nice for whoever comes. Basically, all the drawers are not empty. They have stuff, but nothing with my name in it or any kids or nothing. It's like empty pads, empty notebooks, supplies, that kind of shit.
On the last week, all
I
you
have
gotta do
one
it
more drawer.
on the last week, then you tear up all your professional clothes because you're on vacation, dude. You need flip flops, a towel, a
Damn
little,
straight.
a little
Well,
sombrillita
it'll
too.
be October, so it might be chilly.
Oh,
That not gonna work. That not gonna
you
work.
from New York, you can
It's
handle
gonna be
that shit.
October.
Y'all get Yeah, y'all get below zeros and shit. You could go to that's not. Remember 70 degrees, 60 degrees. That's you walking around in shorts and stuff. Yeah, you're from New
My
York,
God.
goddammit. Yeah, you're in New York vacation right now, so you New Yorican right now. Yeah, you're Borico when you get back to the island, goddammit. Yeah, you goddamn New Yorker right now. That storm ain't gonna hit Puerto Rico, but it's coming up to your asses.
No, thank God.
It's coming up that
That's
way.
okay. I don't care about that. Come on up. Come on up.
And
I don't
I
give a shit.
and I
Just
guess
don't
Puerto
touch
Rico
Puerto
Puerto
Rico.
Rico's gonna get some kind of winds because that's just a little cone for where they think it's going. Remember that shit's still
Right.
wide, so Puerto Rico's
Right.
gonna
Yeah.
still
No,
get wet.
they'll still get wind. They'll still get rain. So the waves will be higher, but it'll be
Yeah,
okay.
and the crazy motherfuckers who go surfing, whatever side of the island that town is on, that's where them motherfuckers go hit the beach.
Oh, Rincon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they go hit the
That's
beach.
the surf capital. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the craziest sport to run on a board. Why would I want to put a
That is
board?
it. I think that's really cool. Honestly, if I could do one thing, I'd want to do that. I would be so addicted. If I had done that like as a kid, if I was born somewhere where that was like something I could do, oh no, that would have been my life. I would
Just
have been a surfer.
all you gotta do is go back
I
to the
would have been
whales.
obsessed.
You go back to the big ass whale you were
Like,
swimming with and hold on to his fucking fin. You surfing like a bitch. Wait till that motherfucker go all the way down with your ass. You'd be like, okay, yeah, that's a groovy
You
ride.
sound just like my husband. Like, he gonna bring you down.
Talking about you want to go surfing. There's sharks. You don't see them videos of a guy surfing and a shark right through the fucking wave right there trying to get him?
Yeah.
I ain't got no time for that. No.
Yeah.
I need to be in a
That's
vessel.
true.
If you're gonna put me in the water out there, you give me a fucking vessel, not a piece of board.
Man, because when I was younger, I was a fish. You couldn't keep me out the water. I didn't spend any time in the sand. I was always in the water, hours and hours and hours.
Ignorance is bliss, ain't it? That's what happens when we are young. Yeah, we are young. We don't have no common sense. Try to get my old ass in the water today. Talking about let's swim to a buoy.
Wait. You won't get in the water?
I'll go to the shore and probably get myself a little bit wet, but we ain't going to the buoy and we ain't going to see how far we can go and we're not going down to go get no sand.
But like up to your waist, let's say. Yeah?
I go in there till I'm comfortable, tippy toeing at least, something like that. I will go under the water by the shore. But when I was young, when I was young, we go around the rocks to go swim way out there where nobody is.
Right.
I'm not doing that shit. Where the water is blue and you really don't see the bottom and you're trying to investigate.
Right.
No, I have no curiosity for that ocean right now.
No. I mean, I would dive it, or snorkel it, but I wouldn't swim it. No.
No, I wasn't fishing already. I know what's down there. There's a lot of shit in that water. No, call me what? I told you I'm scared of grasshoppers. I ain't got a grasshopper fly by me. I'm running. I told that shit to that bitch last night. I told it to my wife. They got a whole bunch of. She goes out there. She go picking them up and putting them on her fucking finger. I'm like, okay, wait till he bite your ass. I ain't got no time for you, bro.
Wait. She picked it up and put on her finger?
Yeah, that's one of them crazy motherfuckers from England that plays with frogs and worms and shit.
Whoa, I would never do that. Whoa.
Like, if I have to go fishing with my wife, I'm like, here's the hook, here are the worms. Can you put the worm on my hook for me, please? I ain't got no time for that shit.
Right.
No. Earth live one. I go buy the gummy ones that sells in Walmart, I could play with those, but don't go get me a bucket of live worms and think I'm going to put the worm on the hook. No.
Right.
That's not my type of thing. Yeah. That grosses me out.
No.
I hate cockroaches.
And then I feel bad for him too, Vito. He's like alive.
Oh, no, I will step on him if I have to. But I'm not going to hold him and put him on a hook. Like, you got to squeeze him. And you don't, like, I feed the lizards here, the worms that they get, but I have tweezers that I pull them out and I drop it in there. I'm not picking up, she picks it up with her hands. She goes in there with her hands, pick the motherfucker up.
Wow.
And then she'll go eat a fucking donut or something without washing her hands. And you nasty motherfucker.
No, stop it.
Fuck her. I went off on that bitch today and she mad with me right now because I'm like, okay, this is a bigger house. So we have more bathroom. There's a bathroom right there, half a bathroom behind the kitchen. Dude, the fucking dog peed in his own, like they eat the food out of we put styrofoam plates for them. And they'll eat the food, then they'll come back later on and pee in the fucking plate. So that you.
Wow.
So she did it in the sink. I'm like, dude, I done told you. The mopping. She poured the pee in the sink and washed out the styrofoam plate in the sink. I almost hit that bitch. Just like I didn't even like the way my mom did to me. The other day she had a steamer thing for the carpet and she's doing it in the sink. I'm like, take that shit to the bathroom over there somewhere. You don't mop and throw the mopping bucket water in the sink. No, bitch, you throw that in the fucking toilet. Come on, man. This is, you have a sponge that lays around in that thing. It just, okay. I could drop that piece of pork chop on the floor. I'll pick it up and wash it. I'm not gonna throw it away. Um,
Um,
it's just something with the sink. I guess I've been hit in the head many times.
mhm.
Yeah, my mom didn't play that shit with the sink.
Yeah, well, because that's where your face goes.
With
Like, you're
food.
brushing your teeth. And yeah, like, no, 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 no. Oh, wait. You mean the sink in the kitchen?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, shit. I thought you meant in the bathroom.
No,
And
you
that's
do
bad
whatever
enough.
you want. You can shit in the sink in the bathroom. I give a fuck. Don't do it in the kitchen.
Oh, God, no, of course.
Don't shit in the kitchen. Go do it in the bathroom. You can sink. You can literally stand up and pee in the goddamn sink in the bathroom. I have a problem with it. None. Don't do it in the kitchen.
Oh, no, of course. Oh, wow.
And that's the way I was brought up. The
Oh,
kitchen sink is a sacred sink.
yeah, of course.
And this is a guy who drank out of a toilet bowl. I mean, it's just whatever.
Yeah, but you had no choice. That's different.
Well, I cleaned that too before I that's the first thing you clean in the cell is your toilet. You don't clean the
Uh-huh.
bed because the bed is nothing but a cement box. It's a square cement box, and you put your mattress on top of it.
Right.
You don't clean that. The only thing that can be clean in that room, really, and shine it up is the goddamn shitter. It's the only thing
Right.
stainless steel.
Mm-hmm.
Your mirror too, but
Wow.
you don't want to fuck with the mirror that much because hardly the time you can never see through it. No, it's just some weird stuff. My wife is weird. She's from, I don't know, a valley somewhere in England. She calls it a village. Yeah, she refers to her town as a village. And I'm like, you live in a straw hut? What the hell are you talking about? Because a village don't have concrete walls, do they? A village has concrete walls? A village to me sounds like
Yeah,
made out of nature.
a village is just another name for a town, honestly. It's just what they call it.
Uh,
I mean, we get like a vision in our mind when we hear the word village, but really, village is just another word for town, city, yeah, like that.
why so many names? Why just not one?
It's true. I have no idea.
So yeah, well, she lives in the village. It only has one school and one church.
Wow, it's a really small village.
Well, that's why I thought of it up as a hut. She's describing the shit to me. You got one school. You live in England and you got one school in your village. Well,
Mm-hmm.
welcome,
Because that's just her town, right? So it's like living in a town in Puerto Rico.
welcome to
That would be the
Georgia.
same thing.
Same shit is here. You got one school
Exactly.
in every city. There's no multiple schools. Florida wasn't like that.
Mhm. I guess it depends on population, right? If you don't have a large population, you can put all the kids into one school, so no problem.
Hmm.
But I think there's a lot more people in Florida,
And I think it was the one.
especially where you guys are.
It was the one school because it had all the grades in the one school.
Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah. If they don't have a big population, they can do that.
Well, I guess that's a village because in the village I could see like all the kids, 1st to 12th grade, all in one classroom because this is all they got.
In one classroom. I
In
don't know
one.
about one classroom, but maybe in the same building. Yeah. I don't know about the same room.
Well, that's how I see the
It'd be kind
village.
of crazy.
Yeah, they'd be having like everybody.
Yeah, like a village as opposed to a city. So like a city, automatically you think, oh, it's big, it's got lots and lots of people. There must be many, many schools, right?
Huh. Dude, I'm telling you, I watch. Who the fuck was that lady? O'Donnell? What was that? What's her first name?
Rosie?
Rosie O'Donnell. I called it first. I already said that 2004 is going to be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm hearing a couple of people saying it now. In
Yeah,
2004,
I've heard people say it too.
there's going to be a problem. And it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
It really, it doesn't matter which way the pendulum drops. If it's on the left or on the right.
Right.
Any way it
Right.
goes is going to cause a problem. Because these people ain't even
Mm-hmm.
trying to unsolve this problem. 2024,
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna end up being Biden and Trump again unless they fix this shit. That means the only way to fix it, they gotta make him fall.
Well, I think they might be considering getting rid of Biden.
They gotta make him fall. That's what I'm saying. They gotta take him out before the end of the year because if not, he is the only thing they got.
Where'd you go?
And they don't got a replacement.
I can't hear you.
Huh?
I'll call you back.
No, what you mean? That's your phone. What? Hello? Okay.
The desert. What? First festival attendee David Date described.
Yeah, I think your iPods are not working correctly.
Oh, you think it's my headphones?
I could hear you.
Oh, you could hear me?
Mm-hmm.
It might be because that happens sometimes when you've had them for a
You're
while.
telling me that you can't hear me, but I can hear you. And I'm like, dude, I can hear you. Okay, I'm going to call you back. So I'm like, okay. But I was talking to myself because you couldn't hear me.
Yeah, I could hear you. No, I couldn't hear you.
No,
I didn't
you
hear
couldn't.
anything. There was complete silence. Yeah,
Yep.
it was complete silence.
So yeah, Trump and Biden, they gotta fix it. They have to fix it. They
But
don't.
you know, I think they're considering getting rid of Biden.
Because if you
I
think,
think they're considering
if
it
you look
because
at, put all the possibilities that's out there right now, Trump is still higher than all his rivals. Even he's 60, in the 60s, and DeSantis is the highest one out of the other ones. He is in his 20s, so he's still killing DeSantis. DeSantis can't back down because Trump ain't gonna give him a job. You see, all the ones that came up with 1%, them guys got to keep fighting because at the end of the day, you're gone.
Right.
Yeah,
That's true.
you're goner. You're 100% goner, or you're gonna fall under Biden again, and obviously you're there because you don't want to be in them shoes.
Kamala made a comment like, "Oh, whatever may happen, I'm ready to step in." And it's like, why would you even make that comment unless they were considering it? Like, you're kind of like getting people used to the idea that it might be a possibility.
Yeah, and you know what happened sometime today? The black bitch who talks all the time, the lesbian, whatever she is pronoun, the black girl who talks on the microphone all the time, like for Biden, she's always... Biden tweeted out of her account, supposedly, but they don't actually tweet, but somehow the president tweeted in her account. That shouldn't happen.
What did he say?
Well,
What did he say?
she was saying, it was in her account, a female, and she's saying, the president, is doing this or that. And she's not the president. So the president, somebody in the president account ended up tweeting in the spokesperson account.
Well, you know what that might be? I mean, I'm just guessing. But I'm figuring maybe she's the one who does that for him.
Probably to do it for her too.
Instead of going into his account, she was in her own and forgot.
Something happened there.
You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you're doing something and you don't realize you're in the wrong account.
Like when you answer a phone and then you leave it in your phone and then you try to text the person who just now texted you, and sometimes it goes to the wrong fucking number. Because I'd be like, oops, not for you.
Right, sorry.
Yeah, like, oops, not for you. Because sometimes
like you'll text somebody and you think it's that person, but you forgot that you had texted somebody like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, and you end up texting them again.
Right?
Yeah, you end up texting the last person you texted. It don't go to the right one.
So like and we've all done it, right? So like I think that's what she did. I think maybe she's the person who tweets for him and did it in her own account and didn't realize. Thought she wasn't his.
Well, that you can't have them kind of mix-ups. That literally shows that he's not.
Right.
He's not.
I mean,
he's
I
just
guess,
not the man.
but I mean, well, not really, not necessarily, not that anyway. Only because, do you really think that they tweet for themselves? I mean, well, Trump did because he lives on the toilet. And
I'll tell you. Okay, then that's one I was gonna pull out. Some people do text their own shit, and some people do take care of their own accounts.
But a lot of presidents wouldn't be bothered with that, especially these guys are old.
Okay,
They're not
but then
into like
somebody's
technology.
gonna get fired.
Right. Oh, definitely. It's not. I'm not saying it's not a big mistake, but I can definitely see them giving the job to someone else because they don't want to be bothered with technology.
Most
like
people-
Trump lived for that.
Most people who making money don't. I don't know. Donald Trump does have a thing for his Twitter. He use it very well.
Because he likes the attention, and because to him it's important, right? He gets a kick out of having followers and people who listen to his videos and all the numbers, and he's into all of that. But most of these old guys don't give a shit about technology. They're like, yeah, you could tweet or whatever the hell that is.
I try to tell people, you see what he did? He got kicked off of Twitter. He went and got him a server, dropped a little script in there, and he made his own fucking platform. Just as simple as that. Anybody can do it, but most of the population don't understand that is so simple and and it's not expensive.
Right.
If you do it for yourself.
Like anyone can.
It's no different than you going in, registering for Twitter, and create an account and start tweeting. It's still a server and it's still an account. And this is basically the same things you got to do for a website. I tell people that if you can send an email, you can tweet just the same way that you can post in the fucking website and the blog. It has the same thing. It's a box. You put whatever you're gonna put in it, and you hit submit, and it does the rest for you. You don't have to do nothing. It's like, I'm gonna go wash clothes. Yeah, bitch. What are you doing? Putting the clothes in the washing machine? No, I'm gonna put some clothes in the washing machine. Not that you're gonna go wash clothes, because you ain't washing anything. You spend the whole entire time sitting down waiting for the machine to stop. Yeah. That's like a Puerto Rican saying subir para arriba y bajar para abajo. Yeah. Subir, bajar. And I'm gonna put clothes in the washing machine. Not that I'm gonna go wash clothes. Because yeah, you're not going to the river with the rocks and beating them up and bringing them back on top of your head. You're not doing none of that. So don't even try to say you're doing. That's how I see it. When I say, motherfucker, I'm washing my clothes, that means you got your two hands and you washing my clothes. Usually I do that with underwears and socks when I'm in different situations. Yeah. But most people don't understand, bro. And I'm a dummy. I'm a Puerto Rican. I'm a fucking 6th grade dropout.
What does that have to do with?
Huh? And somehow I managed to outlive all them motherfuckers that thought they were the thing.
See?
Then I feel sad now because now I don't have nobody to fuck with. That's the shit.
And that breaks my heart.
That shit is so sad. Like you
It's so painful.
You outlive all these motherfuckers. They're already on the next journey. They're ahead of me now. Like, dude, I was listening to Mike Tyson say some shit like that too. He says, death has a bad rap. And I think it does.
Yeah.
I've been telling you that. I think we were
I think
fooled.
so too now.
We were fooled to live this society thing when it's not a society thing, because we all on a journey. So if we all on a journey, how can we have a society? It's a journey, dude. And the journey was not to build anything like that. It was to try to understand that who you are.
Right?
Like now you hear all these people saying reality is not real. The brain don't do shit. It's all consciousness and awareness of being conscious. That's what a journey is. Because when you're in a journey, you know you got to eat in the morning, so you save something in the night to have something in the morning. And you always penny pinching and always thinking ahead. If you think about it, when you're in a journey, you're not in the present. You're worrying about what's over the hill. How, that's what you worry about. And where you're going to get water from. You're not worrying about anything else. You're surviving. You with fucking nature, dude.
Right. You're focused.
Even the
You're not
butterflies.
distracted.
Even all the butterflies would gather themselves and take their asses south. The birds do it. The buffaloes do it. The zebras do it. We're the only motherfuckers build a house and park the fuck up and talk about you're gonna live there forever. Even the ants build and move, build and move, build and move. They don't live in there. Even the bees do it all the time. They put a beehive, you knock it down, they go somewhere else and make a fucking beehive. They don't sit there and attack you all day long because you tore his house down. Yeah,
That's true.
having a whole
Yeah,
revenge thing.
there's a saying like, if you're not happy where you are, move, because you're not a tree, right? Like,
Well, we live like
people act
trees.
we live like trees. Like, we don't want to leave our environment.
We live like trees. We
And
stay
it's like,
stuck.
if you don't like where you are, move. You're not a tree. Go.
And then
So,
the longer you
man.
stay, the more you are. Somehow you're better than me because you've been planted in one fucking place for your whole entire life. You ain't never been out of the boundaries. But you're better than me because you have what?
Right.
Material stuff.
Right.
Dude, I've traveled. I haven't traveled like your ass, but I've been around. I didn't live in one state. I've never lived in one state. I just came into Georgia. That's the highest north I've ever been. I've been Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Florida. And to Florida from the middle down. Because I went from Orlando, West Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, and Homestead.
Who knows? Maybe you'll go further north.
Hell no.
Like New Hampshire.
I am so worried. You crazy. I am here worrying. Well, I'm in the garage. If you haven't noticed, you don't have no cicadas. And it's because it's kind of cool out there right now. I'm locked in with the cars right now. That's why it's quiet.
Wow.
And it's not even hot in the garage. You would say garage is hot. No, it's cool outside, dude. It's in the fucking 60s or upper 70s. And we way up here in these months. And Christmas is in February, you say. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. No.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude. This is going to be... I came here, they got cicadas. They only come out every 10 years. I could only think negative. It's going to fucking snow this year. I can only think negative, bro.
Maybe it's the opposite.
We had all the years in the world to come here.
Maybe because there's cicadas, there'll be no snow.
Shit.
Possible?
Well, they got a zombie of grasshoppers. I don't know where they came from, but they're very fertile out there.
Lord.
Dude, they be like 20 and 30 of these motherfuckers. That's what's scary about it. One grasshopper.
Oh my God, that is scary.
One grasshopper, I step on his ass. Hit him with my hands.
Right.
But then...
He's a gang.
He got his brothers. He got all his brothers hanging around. I'm like, I don't want to...
They're ganging up on you.
I don't know what the motherfuckers allow. And then they make these loud noises. I didn't know a grasshopper made noise. Like a cricket. It's almost like a cricket.
Yeah.
Similar to the cricket. And this is what I hear out there the most out. It's grasshoppers. Big green flying grasshoppers.
Terrible.
And then they're flying, so I don't
God, I
really...
hate bugs.
It's kind of dark. I don't have like a whole bunch of light back there, so I don't know if it's a cockroach. All I know is I see this flying bug sometimes. Like the bumblebees come up and look at me like that. What the fuck are you doing here? And then they fly away. And then they sound like a helicopter in your ear because you know he's really fucking close. He's like in your ear distance, thumping the wings in the ear. Almost can feel the wind coming out this motherfucker's wing. And they... And this bitch is checking me out, bro. He just looks at me. It's like a UFO from the side to the side, takes some pictures of my fucking ass, and then takes off. Zoop.
Wow.
I'm like, what
Little insect drone.
Sometimes one day I was high back there, I thought that was somebody spying on me. Like, what the fuck? The neighbors got little bug drone. I couldn't believe that was a bug. It's like, that fucker sounded like a fucking Mach 5 plane. Like, my fucking ear.
Wow.
That fucker got really close. So sometimes you see me back then,
Wow.
like this motherfucker just jumped out his chair. Yeah, bitch, something weird just landed on me. I got a fucking gazebo. I got a goddamn umbrella,
Oh,
and they still got caterpillars just fucking hanging down
falling
on it.
on your head.
Never seen a caterpillar in my life use his fucking spider web. I ain't
I told you.
never knew a caterpillar.
Imagine that forest I was telling you we were in, and they were all hanging from the trees.
Dude, you hear me?
Thousands,
You hear me?
millions.
You hear me yelping like a bitch? Yeah, what the fuck? Get me?
They were all coming down from the
No.
trees, thousands of them fuckers, and then all over the floor.
And I hate the
There was a
web.
bench to sit on. They covered the entire bench.
Oh, no.
Man,
I would freak the fuck
I've
out.
never seen anything like it.
You know, you're brave. I am not brave. I wouldn't be in that
No,
scenario.
I wasn't brave. I was in a Girl Scout trip, dude.
I see one and I'm starting to worry. Yeah, because it's not only the caterpillar. How did he get there? That means it has a lot of cobweb all over the fucking place. Because that shit, how did he get out of the tree? He didn't just fall out.
Yeah, because I didn't know that they did that. I didn't know that they could do that.
Well, you learned it before
Come down
me,
from the tree.
and I saw it, and you taught me that you already knew it. I learned this at age 55, that a fucking caterpillar can do the Spider-Man dance. Like, that shit was shocking to me. I've never seen it happen. And mind you, I watch a caterpillar turn himself into a cocoon. I seen him do that, and then go in the cocoon and then come out as a butterfly. But I've never seen it like come off a fucking tree and just steady dingling and looking for
So
where
you saw the whole process?
Yeah, I have it on Facebook.
That's very cool.
The whole video of it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I've been trying to do the video thing. So my daughter wanted butterflies. We ordered this kit. Comes in a box, and there's the caterpillars in a little bowl. Then it has this little thing that you take it out. It's really flat, but when you let it out, it comes like almost like, I think it was like 18 inches, and it's a foot wide, and it's a little cylinder. So you put the caterpillars in there, and then they turn to a butterfly. But we had a screen. We had a screen balcony, so I put them on a tree and let them eat the leaves of the tree, and then they turn into a cocoon right on the fucking edge of the flower pot on the tree he was on.
Wow.
Yeah, and it turned into butterflies. There were like 12 of them.
Wow.
Yeah, we did that for Sophia. You could order butterflies in the mail.
Very cool.
Yeah, and they give you the caterpillars and give you the instructions, and all you gotta do is feed the caterpillar, and he would turn into a butterfly because it's a butterfly at the end of the day. Even the moth ones. That's what a moth is. It's one of them ugly looking caterpillars.
Right.
So that caterpillar I sent you, I've seen a few of those too already. Even a baby one.
Oh, those big, fat, hairy ones?
No, I haven't seen them again. That was that one morning. They had, I think, 15 to 19 of them motherfuckers all over the floor.
Oh, you mean the green one?
That orangey one with a lot of hairs on it. He was just all...
With a lot of hair.
Yeah, he was all hair. If you blow it up, his head was nothing but fucking hair. I didn't see no eyes. I was looking for his eyes. I didn't, unless the whole red thing is an eye. And that looked weird because it was only one. So no, this is... Dude, I told you I was going down that forest. Ain't no way in hell you walk into no river. I don't care if it's 1 feet away. I'm not going in there. Yeah, I was like, man, that shit is close. Only 700 feet. I'm sure I could make it. Just a little trip. Coyotes be... The other night I couldn't sleep. I told you, it sounded like a herd of them motherfuckers. What do you call a bunch of coyotes? It's not a herd, right? A clan?
No, a pack, I guess.
A pack? Well, there was a lot of them.
Wow.
Just howling and growling and barking. Imagine me going down to the river and get caught up with them.
No.
Nah. I have to go down there with a
Damn,
tank.
you really living in nature, my friend. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm spooked.
You could not have foreseen that 6 months ago.
Nah, I really didn't. All I knew.
Told you any of this, you'd be like, "Fuck that! That's bullshit. Hell no, not me."
Even if you would have sent me a picture like I sent you of that little caterpillar, I'm like, where the hell did you get that from? Is it exotic? Like, what the hell? I would love to see the butterfly that comes out of that bitch.
Right?
I'm guessing that all caterpillars turn into butterflies.
That's a good question. I don't even know.
Huh. I wonder if this bitch knows that one. Do all butterflies do know?
Do all caterpillars turn into butterflies?
My do all caterpillars turn to butterflies? Nope. Not all caterpillars turn into butterflies. Some caterpillars turn into you stupid motherfucker.
What, into moth?
To moths. A butterfly. Same shit. Motherfucker.
You got so mad at it.
I started off with a whole fucking no. Not all caterpillars turn into butterflies. Some caterpillars turn into moths. You stupid bitch. That's just still a butterfly. The transformation of a caterpillar into a butterfly or moth. Then it goes the transformation of a caterpillar into a butterfly or moth.
Right.
Called metamorphosis.
Right.
They could have said that in the beginning. Yes, all caterpillars turn into butterflies or moths. Boom. And then go the transformation of a caterpillar into a butterfly or moth is called metamorphosis.
Right.
Not with a no and then tell me you can turn into a moth. AI is arrogant. That motherfucker don't got no common sense. I really, yeah, that sounds like my wife. Because I would say that she would say, no, but it turned into a moth. I'll hit you, bitch. I will hit you. I will hit you. Don't do that. I just said a butterfly. What's a fucking moth? Same shit as a butterfly, bro. It looks the same as a goddamn butterfly. It don't do that much flying, but shit. Fuck with it. It'll fly. Yeah. So, okay. Butterfly, moth. To me, they're the same shit. That's like saying an eagle and a flamingo is not a bird. Come on, dude. A fucking eagle is a bird and a flamingo is a fucking bird. It don't do much flying either. Like a chicken.
Right.
Most people would say chicken can't fly. Go run behind that motherfucking CB can't fly.
Yeah, but it's more like a hop. It's like a hop.
Oh, they get off, they elevate. Yeah, like a duck. Most people look at a duck and say, how the hell does he fly? The bitch flies.
Yeah.
He waddles all over on the land, but that motherfucker get him up there when he flying his ass off.
The one that surprises me are the geese because them shits are huge and it's hard to imagine that they could fly.
Yeah, but they got like 6, 8, 10 feet of fucking wingspan, them motherfuckers too. Remember they got the little bodies, but they got some wings to match their bodies. Because birds from one point of a wing, one point of the other wing is way more than what his size is. Any bird. He got longer wings from one tip to the wing to the other tip of the wing spread out. It's way longer from his beak to his tail. Way longer. Like an airplane. Yeah. If you measure the airplane from wing to wing, it'll outbeat from the tail to the front. It ain't the same dimension.
Right.
And you know airplane wings can bend?
Wow.
Before it falls off, for when you hit those pockets of air, the plane drops, the wings are bending, bro. They flop almost like a bird. You just don't get to see it and feel it all of it. But it moves. It moves while it's running on the tarmac. If you look at the end of the wing, you see the motherfucker going up and down.
They have to build it that way. It's kind of like bridges. Like bridges have a little bit
Most
of
of them move.
All bridges.
Yeah, they all
move.
move.
They all move because that's what stops them from breaking, basically.
And you got buildings that move to counter sway if it's an earthquake and shit like that. That they actually have plates on the bottom of them bitches to move them around. Because if you leave it sturdy, it will fucking break. It can't be sturdy.
Right.
Damn it. I always end up getting my ass kicked. Yeah, be smoking. So no, trying to figure it out. I am trying to understand. But Mike Tyson says that death has a bad rap. I think it does. I really think we've been fooled.
I agree.
Think we've been fooled.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, they got to make it scary. Otherwise, people be like, I'm out. For any reason, I'm out. I'm out.
Well, you can look at it as breaking the cycle. That's the way I see it. You got planets that come,
What do you mean?
planets that goes. Galaxy comes, galaxy goes. Life starts, life ends everywhere.
Mhm.
Why the hell do you want to stay alive forever? What's the purpose of that?
Well, not me. I have no interest in staying alive forever. Not at all.
I was watching some movies here that I done watch all the American movies. Now I'm watching Russian and Switzerland. And Switzerland is that
Oh,
place
wow.
where you could kill yourself, right?
I
Exit.
think
They
so.
call it
That's
exit.
Norway.
They call it exit.
Yeah, basically it's like euthanasia. I
They,
think it's like Norway or Sweden.
they call it a exit, dude.
That works. Basically that's what it is.
Yeah, because that's what you're doing. Huh?
Right. Exit stage left.
Suicide.
All right, I'm done. I'm done on this in this dimension. I'd like to head to the next one. Thank you very much.
Well, that's what I'm. Okay, if you think of time travel, how other way you can travel? If you're not the body and you're not
Right.
the mind and you're pure,
Right.
aware consciousness, some people are not, but if you're an aware consciousness, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
That means you're forever. We know that information don't never gets deleted
Right.
when we talk about the
Yeah, but you
neutron.
don't. But you don't know it, right? So, like, I mean, right now we may have experienced many lives. In fact, we could be experiencing many lives at this moment, right? But we don't know.
We
So
are
it's
experiencing
not
many
like
lives. Okay, hold on. Let me correct you. You are experiencing many lives because there's one conscience in all of us. So we are all experiencing many lives. We are just stuck when you have the ego, you're stuck into that one because you're with the I am crap. And you are not nothing because
exactly.
we are all I ams. Nobody
Mhm.
says themselves as I am, no, here I am ago. I put I am. I done said I am again. We do it constantly. So when you really realize that you and I and him and she and her, all of us are all the same conscience. So
Mhm.
not in theory, we are all
No.
experiencing multiple
Right, but
lives
we're only aware
of
of
your
our
own.
own, of our particular ego, right?
Right, of your own
And
ego.
and so you might live forever in multiple ways, but you're not aware of it. Like I don't. It's not that I don't believe that I have lived other lives. Who knows?
Okay,
Or
so
could
then
possibly.
this is like an arcade, right? So what happens in an arcade when you start the game, you start getting the knowledge. And that's why I say, well, this is why I call it journey. So when we hear this is the beginning of another beginning, but in this beginning, you got to figure out how to get out. And the out is the only way out is when you die. And we use the
Right.
word, okay, the only way out is when you transcend into the other life or the other
Right.
dimension or the other whatever the hell you want to call it. Because
Uh-huh.
in every ending, there's a beginning.
Right.
So when we end here, you go into the other one. But if you try to stay here as long as you can, you ain't never gonna get to the other one that's being described as hell or whatever, the afterlife. And we call it afterlife. We are in the afterlife right now. This is an afterlife because you already lived before. If your information is
Right.
never gone, it just comes around in different fucking forms because the system has figured out how to bring itself out in different forms. And that's
Right.
what we have here on Earth. We call ourselves humans.
Mhm.
And we call anything else that don't look like us an alien.
Right.
But we are an alien. Trying,
Yes, we are.
when you figure out that if you were told you could never die, what would you be doing right now?
Oh Lord, I would be depressed. Is what I'd be. What you mean? I'm never gonna die? I'm be forced to live in this fucking
Okay.
world forever?
No,
Oh
no, no,
God,
no, no,
sounds
no, no,
terrible.
no, no. Okay. You know how you go on a vacation and you go all over? Imagine that the vacation never ends. It's always different scenarios though. You're in one place, you're in that one place, you're in the other place, and you just keep going and going infinitely. That's what I'm referring to. Not that you live in this body. That's why I put the vacation part.
Right.
So if you're in vacation, if
Right.
you go to Haiti, you're gonna be a Haiti motherfucker. If you go to Spain, you're gonna be spaghetti eating motherfucker. If you go to China, you're gonna be eating Chinese food motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna get with the culture depending on how long you stay with these places. But you're on a journey. So it's
Right.
you're living in different places all the time. That's how I feel life is. This time I was a thug. The next time I don't know what it is. I don't even know where, but I know there is, because something tells
Right.
me that it cannot just be this. And if I'm not the mind and
No.
I'm not the body and I'm conscious, I get to play out. And awareness is funny.
What do you mean?
I think you will always be aware even without a body. It'll be like in your mushroom trip. When you was in the mushroom
Right.
trip, you were still aware of the trip. When you dream, you're fucking aware in the dream. But you ain't your
Right.
body, you ain't your mind. But you wake up out of the dream and it's like, that shit was fucking real. You know, you're looking under the bed to see if the ghost is still there. You're opening closet to see if the gorilla is still in there. Or you wake up and you try to live out what you just now dreamed. So if we don't have the mind and the body, just like when we're sleeping, we don't have the mind and the body, you're still aware in the dream.
Right.
Like Rupert, when he had his scenario of the two ladies and the two guys, the one in here and the one over there. But you're talking in the fucking dream sometimes. You're doing all kind of shit in this dream. You're thinking in the dream.
Yep.
Because if you're running from someone, how the hell do you know how to run? Duh.
Right.
You got fear. So that means there's emotions while you're dreaming. So you should have it all when you're dead if you don't have the body and the mind working. I don't see why it would end. Because it's a connection. So when he was saying that, I'm like, dude, you're saying what I've been saying for so long. And then Roseanne, whatever that lady name is, she started saying, talking about Biden and stuff, and then they got into some other shit. And I really think somehow they tricked us, bro, to stay alive. Yeah, it ain't like you kill yourself either. I don't think that's very welcome anywhere.
Right.
But going on a mission and being killed, that's valid. You know, Because at the end of the day, everybody can't die from an illness. You could die from a bear eating you, or a lion attacked you, or a fucking dog,
Right.
or you fell off a ladder. But then if you was in a journey,
Mm-hmm.
you shouldn't be on a ladder because there's nothing to build unless it's, yeah, because I can't, yeah. Nobody built the pyramids. That somehow it's just shuffled like that. Because
Something.
anyway, I think you're tired, so I'm
Well,
gonna
it's
let
like it's
you. Go ahead.
okay.
Go ahead.
No,
Go
I
ahead.
was gonna say it's like when I was in Peru and we didn't have any mirrors, right?
Wow.
And so if you were not aware of yourself, imagine if we lived in a society with no mirrors, you would live more authentically, actually.
We
Because
didn't.
you wouldn't be aware.
We haven't had that privilege, but before us, they did have that privilege.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, if you think about it, you would live more authentically if you never saw yourself. Because you wouldn't, I don't think you would associate yourself so much with the body. Because all you would be, besides, of course, your body that you walk around with, but all you would be is in your head all the time. All the time. Like, that, it would be, like, how do you put it? It's all your perspective. That's all it is. That's all life is, period. That's all. Is whatever your senses are sensing and your perception of it. That is all there is. And if you could never see yourself, you'd be more connected with that because you wouldn't be concerned with what's on the outside.
If you can't
All
see
be what's on
yourself,
the inside.
you know you will never shave. That razor shit will be gone
Right.
forever.
Right. It's true. Like, you
Fashion will be gone forever.
Yeah, and people being so obsessed with their looks and all of that. Because the truth is, you don't know what you look like to other people. Because you can't see yourself. Yeah, you can look in the mirror, but it's not the same. You're not seeing yourself live. Angry, sad, pissed off, happy. You have no idea what you look like your life.
Me looking at myself in the mirror or you looking at yourself in the mirror ain't the same as I'm looking at you looking at yourself in the mirror.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right? So yeah, that doesn't even count. Right? You don't know what you look like when you're reacting in everyday life, having conversations. You don't know what you look like. That's a weird concept to think about, but it's the truth. We don't. And we see ourselves in the mirror, but that's our perception of ourselves, but someone else's perception of us could be different.
You know what we used to call beauty was a woman who would sit up in front of a camera with no makeup or to barely no makeup and take a picture. And that don't exist anymore.
No.
Natural beauty don't exist anymore.
No.
Not like everybody has some kind of prosthetic on. If it ain't an earring, if it's not
Right.
makeup, eyelashes, fingernails. You know what? Just to change the subject. Anybody who's talking to you about genders, bro, like if a guy that has titties is trying to tell you anything, basically, why did he put titties if gender has nothing with nothing? If a man and a woman are the same, why do you go and operate your chest to have titties like a woman? What's the purpose of that?
Right. But I would imagine for a lot of them, that is, like, it's funny because you're right. Like, wow, never thought about that. That's twisted. Yeah. If they didn't have a concept of what a woman was,
why
they
you
couldn't have wanted to be that.
Why are you putting titties on?
Oh my, no, but think about that. If they didn't believe in the concept of what a woman is,
They won't put titties
they
on.
wouldn't have wanted to be. They wouldn't want to be it.
No.
So obviously they're doing it too.
To be a woman, you dumb
That
fuck.
is hysterical.
Yeah. The only motherfucking trans woman that can stand in front of me gotta look like a man. Because if you do
That's
anything
so
to
funny.
yourself, you just told me women don't exist because men and women are the same thing, and it's nothing to do with the chromosome, nothing to do with my nuts. It's nothing to do. Why are you putting titties on, bitch?
Right.
You dummy. That's just being dummy.
But yeah, but oh man, wow. That's right. If you didn't associate certain things with a woman.
Why are you wearing a dress?
Right, exactly. That's so stupid.
It's a woman thing. So why are you wearing a whole dress?
Wow, that's funny.
And I watched this meme with this girl. The guy asks her how old you are. She says, that's private stuff. He says, but you're an OnlyFans model, right? She says,
Wow.
yeah. So you show your body, but you won't.
But you don't want nobody to know your age.
Your fucking age, dude? What the fuck? People out here don't.
I don't know. There's something wrong with me. I'm just not a normal woman. Like, I don't care about that. Like, like, people get real upset when you ask them about their age. I've never gotten upset about that.
I know two things that
Like,
you can ask
at
a
all.
person to piss them off. Ask him the age or ask him how much he made this year.
Oh, yeah, that's different. Yeah, because people don't like talking about financial
It's the
stuff.
same shit. We
No,
all,
it's not.
dude.
It's
You know
not.
what?
Right.
We all know that everybody reaches from 1 to 100. Let's say, for instance, but we don't know what everybody makes. So you hiding your age is a real non-conceptual thing. Just the same way you're trying to hide how much you make. How more personal is your age than what you make? If we're gonna get to me technical, your age is more personal than what you make.
I guess, but I don't care about people knowing my age. It's nobody's business how much I make.
Because we all gonna reach the same age. We all,
right. Like that's what I'm
unless you
saying.
die
I don't have an
early,
issue with age at all.
every human made it to 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5 if he's still alive today.
Right.
Yeah. You
Right.
made it to 10.
Yeah,
We've all
I
made
have-
it to 10.
I have no issue with age at all. I don't care about age. Anybody asks my age, that's fine. I don't even blink. It doesn't bother me.
No, I've asked people what they make, and I hear crickets like outside. Yeah, this is how, this is what.
Yeah.
Like they don't even respond. They'd be like in shock. Like it's so insulting for you to
Well, because
ask.
most people won't ask. That's fine.
I find the same
Right, like-
shit. I don't know.
Most people would not ask because they know that that's like a taboo thing to do.
You know what's taboo?
Yeah.
Putting two niggas to shit on the shitter that they could see each other's butt right next to each other. That's supposed to be taboo. That's how a prison is set up. Yeah.
You funny.
And
You're
like-
like, what are you talking about?
You talk about taboo. They put two human beings to sit next to each other. Like if this dude is 300 pounds and the other guy is 300 pounds, their asses are touching. That's because the toilets are so close.
Wow.
You literally got to go to the next following toilet because there's like 9 or sometimes there's 9 on one side and like 6 on the other. And then the showers. But if you put two fat motherfuckers, they got to take turns because they're going to be touching each other's butt when they sit on that metal motherfucker. They're going to see
Right.
everything that slides over. You already violating the guy's property because you done took more than half of the space. Dude,
Right.
I don't know. People are funny. I don't think. But if you was making $6 billion, you wouldn't have a problem telling it to me. That's just what I'm trying to get at.
No, I would. I would. No, I wouldn't. I would not talk about money. It wouldn't matter. I could make $1 trillion. Hell no.
Yeah,
In
money
fact,
make.
no, it's worse. No.
I really think that I'm not a rich motherfucker today. The only reason why I'm not rich today is because I'm gonna go do something stupid. I couldn't be Elon Musk. Let me say it that way. I know that I
Right.
cannot be Elon Musk. If I had his money,
So give me an example of stupid.
huh?
Give me an example of stupid. You would do something stupid if you had that much money.
If I
Give me an
had
example.
his money, I'll be the fucking president because I will bring it all out. You can't get that rich and not know a lot of shit. That's wrong. That's wrong, you know? I can't be rich because I will spill all the beans and that wouldn't let me be rich. So either which way, if you give it all to me, it will end up fucked up because I'm not chasing that. I'm really not chasing that.
Right.
I've been learning myself, and I don't know. I'm not suicidal, but I really think that I'm in a place right now that I'm trying to get ready for the other place because it's coming. Goddamn it,
Right.
it's coming. It's
Right.
on my heels.
Well, I mean, it's coming for everyone.
I'm not stressing it at all. I'm just. I know I'm going to go in another. I'm going to enter another place, and I need to be prepared for that place. Because if you don't think of being in that place, and then you end up in that place, it's worse than if you pretend to be in the place and then go to a place that's not the same, but it ain't this and it ain't that, and you still feel comfortable because you're somewhat prepared. You know, if I'm thinking I'm going to go see a shark and I see a whale, it's the same fucking excitement. There's two totally different things. You know, if I go see a giraffe, I get to see the lion. It's in the nightmare zone, but it's still a thing that you feel the same way as you felt for the giraffe because you done saw something else. So I know it ain't going to be this, and it might not be what I'm thinking of, but it could be something else. But I think I'm preparing, you know. You're going to see the light again, goddammit. I'll bet you that.
But you know, I think that when you become more awake and aware, I think that's kind of a natural thing. You start thinking more about, like you said, like preparing. Yeah. I think that kind of comes with it a little bit. Because I felt like that too.
Because, right, you've been there. Because that's why you looked up the afterlife shit, the exit place. I will find that funny for me, though. I keep saying I don't stop smoking weed because I'm not a quitter. So I wouldn't go into, I couldn't go to pull the plug myself. I would be shitting in my pants and riding the bus. I give a fuck.
Right.
Yeah, it's what it is, bitch. When you get my age and you got the same issues I got, I hope you shit in your pants, motherfucker. That's all I could tell them. Because right now I'm wearing the shitty pants, and it is what it is. And I know I could be I was telling somebody today, I'm not a bad motherfucker. I'm a good guy, bro. I hate people putting me in that category, like when I help these girls to get their jobs and bring them from other countries and whatever. You a pimp? No, bitch. Pimp fuck the women and he beat them up and they don't have no money. I'm not into none of that crap. I'm trying to get the girl to pay some bills back in her country. Filling in a gap.
Yeah.
You know, no, I'm not a predator. I'm not trying to even touch these bitches. Like, I try to put them on another whole. Yeah. I'm just trying to get that money.
Right. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, before the hotel get it, because if they don't have I don't get it, the hotel gonna get it. And they don't call them pimps. But like in Florida, I knew a couple of hotels that had a whole bunch of strippers. Because this is what they do. They talk. It's a community. You got like 200 girls in a strip club in Tootsie's at one right now, tonight, Friday. There's 200 plus girls in one strip club, all fighting for the same dollar. Yeah, can you imagine?
Wow, that's crazy.
No, that's all over the world. Yeah, in many places, because That's not a town nor a city nor a village. Them motherfuckers set up all around. Yeah, they violate that rule, and they're so individual to each other. In here in America, they don't collaborate. The strip clubs don't collaborate at all. Back homes they do, but here they don't. It's a scarce thing. Anyway, yeah, I think you're tired. I'm gonna let you go to bed, girl.
All right, bud. I hope you have a good day.
Well, I still got a roach head to burn.
Talk to you tomorrow, buddy.
Okie doke.
All right, bud. Bye.
Bye.